Yo, what's going on, gamers, and welcome back to the Consortium, or if you're here for the first time, welcome. I appreciate you stopping by the channel. Today's video, guys, is going to be a talk about a possible unintended change in the last update. It might have been intended or it may not have been. I don't have any evidence to either, but I would assume if it was unintended, they would have already gotten rid of it. But that is the fact that you can now get epic and legendary drops from non-upgraded llamas. Now, I have had this happen to myself, and I've had this happen to other people I've played with, and it is not something that used to occur before the patch. Now, it is not found in the patch notes, so that's why I said I didn't know if it was intended or unintended. But the fact of the matter is, if it was unintended, it'd probably be gone because it means less money for the developers. And not to be critical, but I mean, people are in it for the money. And I had noted this change with the update, but I didn't really connect it. And I started making the connection as I was reading through forums and noticed people talking about it. The reason it was becoming such a big topic is because a lot of players that had dropped money into the game, into the llamas before the patch, were kind of annoyed that they had lost the potential to all those better cards. I know myself, I had done one of the $100 packs because I wanted to make a video on it, and had I been able to receive legendaries and epics from all my non-upgraded llamas, I would have gotten a lot more for my money. Now, I'm not going to go on the other side of the topic of the debate, but I do understand where players are coming from. I know people who have spent upwards of $500–600 in the game before the patch, which means they lost out on a lot of potential great cards. Now, the argument can go both ways, that they think that Epic should reward the players that had spent money before the patch, or that they shouldn't do anything because the people knew when they bought the packs, or the llamas, that that was what they were getting. Now, the main reason I wanted to make the video about the change was the communication. If this was intended, why were we not told about it? If it's unintended, it makes sense that they would want to keep it under wraps so that way people don't go and take advantage of it before it's patched. But it appears to be intended in my opinion, because I would have thought they would have already patched it. And if that's the case, I don't know why we weren't told. The only reason I could think of that they didn't tell the player base is they didn't want people to know of the change because they kind of felt like it was a little underhanded. I feel a little bit of that way, but I also see the argument that we knew what we were getting into when we spent our money, which I also agree with. I would like to see compensation for people who had already put money into the llamas before the change, but I also don't expect it, and I wouldn't stop playing the game if I didn't get it. So the long story short here is, llamas are now better. If you're going to put money into the game, now's the time. If it's unintended, it's going to be changed, so you want to do it now. Or if it is intended, you can spend your money from now until whenever and be able to pick up those better cards out of the regular llamas. Again, I appreciate you guys stopping by my video. I'm going to be starting putting out some Destiny 2 content. I apologize for the little hiatus. I've been helping some people prepare for the hurricane down in Florida. Again, I appreciate you guys, and I hope you all have a good one.